This is 10x Viral, 10 wild facts, 1 trending topic. Let's go!
In every city, in every country, in every corner of the world, there's someone who wakes up with a dream and goes to bed with regret. Not because they didn't try, but because they didn't understand. They didn't stop long enough to ask why. You see, success isn't just about hard work. It's about direction. And direction comes from intention. And intention is born from your why. If you've ever felt like you're drifting, like you're doing 1,000 things and still going nowhere, this is for you. 10 questions, 10 mirrors, that if you answer truthfully, will shatter the life you've settled for and reveal the one you were born to live. 1. Why do I want to be successful? Let's begin with the one that seems obvious but often isn't. Why do you want success? Not the Instagram answer. Not the "I just want to help people" line. The real reason. Is it to prove someone wrong? To heal a childhood wound? To silence that voice that told you you'll never make it? Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's to feel enough. To finally believe that you deserve love, respect, peace. Your why is your fire. And fire doesn't care how talented you are. If it's weak, you'll quit when things get hard. But if it's rooted in something real, there's no storm on earth that can put you out. 2. Why do I feel unfulfilled with where I am? You've checked the boxes. Maybe you've got the degree, the job, the house. But at night, in the silence, you still feel something's missing. That ache in your chest? That low hum of anxiety? That's your soul calling for alignment. It's telling you that you've been too polite with your potential. That you've accepted a life that was built for someone else. Or built by a version of you who no longer exists. Fulfillment isn't about what you have. It's about who you're becoming. 3. Why do I believe I am capable of more? Because you've seen glimpses. You've had moments. Moments when everything clicked. When the world stopped doubting you, because you stopped doubting yourself. That feeling, that surge of power wasn't fake. That was the real you. Before the fear came back. Before the distractions numbed you. Before you told yourself, next year. Maybe later. Not yet. You believe you're capable of more. Because you are. Because your future self is already trying to pull you forward. The only question is, will you answer? 4. Why haven't I already achieved the success I want? This is the one that stings. Because it forces you to admit that you've played a role in your own delay. You've self-sabotaged. You've procrastinated. You've allowed fear to speak louder than vision. You've avoided discomfort in the name of comfort and called it balance. But listen, this isn't about blame. It's about ownership. Because the second you say, "This is on me," is the second you reclaim the power to change it. 5. Why do I make the choices I make every day? Your life is a reflection of your daily choices. Not your dreams, not your prayers, not your intentions, just your habits. So why do you choose the easy route? Why do you scroll instead of study? Why do you eat the junk, skip the workout, break your own promises? Because your choices are controlled by your beliefs. And your beliefs are shaped by your story. Change your story, and you'll change your life. 6. Why is my purpose worth the pain? Every purpose comes with a price. Pain is the toll you pay to cross into greatness. You will be misunderstood. You will be tired. You will lose friends. You will doubt yourself. But if your why is bigger than your pain, you will keep going. You will rise again. You will bleed for your dream and still smile. That's when you know it's real. 7. Why do I fear failure or success? You fear failure because it confirms your worst fears. That you're not enough. That they were right. That maybe you've wasted your time. But deeper than that, some of you fear success. Because you know success changes things. People treat you differently. Expectations rise. You outgrow circles. You lose things you thought you needed. But hear me. Staying small won't save you. Shrinking doesn't make the world better. Playing safe doesn't protect you. It erases you. 8. Why do I need discipline more than motivation? Motivation is a mood. Discipline is a decision. There will be mornings you wake up empty. Nights when no one claps for you. Days when the results don't come. But if you're disciplined, you show up anyway. You post the video. You go to the gym. You write the page. You keep your promises, especially the ones you made to yourself. That's how legacies are built. In silence, in repetition, in the shadows long before the spotlight arrives. 9. Why must I keep evolving? You were not designed to remain the same. Your dreams change. Your pain changes. Your purpose expands. Growth isn't linear. It's painful, messy, uncomfortable. But it's also beautiful. Every new version of you holds new keys, new relationships, new doors. Don't fear evolution. Fear staying the same. 10. Why must my success matter beyond me? This is the deepest why. Because this is where selfish ambition transforms into service. If your success dies with you, it was never real. True success multiplies. It lifts others. It inspires strangers. It heals generations. Make your life a lighthouse, not a trophy. Build something that survives you. These are your 10 whys. 10 keys to unlock a life of meaning, not just money, of fulfillment, not just fame, of legacy, not just likes. You don't need permission. You need answers. So now close your eyes. Ask the questions. Listen for the truth. And when it comes, don't run from it. Run toward it.